Habit 1. Command of presence. Presence is not posture alone. It is control over breath, tone, and silence. When a man enters a space with deliberate steps and measured pace, others feel it before he speaks. Most people dissipate energy by fidgeting, rushing, or chasing attention. Presence condenses energy. It refuses fragmentation. A magnetic man knows the weight of his pauses. He sustains eye contact without strain. He doesn't lean forward when unnecessary. Stillness creates gravity. Desire responds to gravity. Irresistibility begins when your body rejects nervous leakage. Your aura says, "I do not need validation. I anchor myself." Presence comes from discipline. Start with breath control. Slow inhale, controlled exhale. Then align posture. Spine erect, chest open, shoulders set. Movement follows intent, not impulse. A man without presence disappears in noise. A man with presence bends the noise around him. Habit 2. Mastery of speech magnetism collapses without control of words. Speech reveals inner disorder or inner strength. Attractive men do not flood the room with chatter. They speak when necessary, and when they do, their words strike. Precision is irresistible. Vagueness is forgettable. Women are not drawn to noise, but to the man who can guide reality with his voice. Develop cadence. Speak slower than average. Remove fillers. Train the tongue to resist justification. Each sentence should carry finality. The magnetic man does not seek consensus in every phrase. He delivers statements as if they are law. Others adjust. Silence amplifies speech. The pause before an answer draws more attention than desperate eagerness. If you cannot control silence, your words lose weight. Habit 3. Discipline of body. Magnetic attraction is physical, not in the shallow sense of appearance alone, but in the embodied signal of discipline. A body trained reflects inner law. Muscles shaped by consistent labor radiate energy beyond aesthetics. They announce self-respect, resilience, and reliability. Irresistibility is the unconscious message. I am capable of enduring pain and mastering form. Diet, training, and rest are non-negotiable. Weakness repels. Sloth leaks into every interaction. A disciplined body does not need exhibition. Its presence commands acknowledgement. Women register it instantly, not because of vanity, but because biology reads strength as safety and desire. The magnetic man uses the body as proof of consistency. Every rep, every refusal of indulgence, compounds into charisma. Physical neglect dissolves attraction faster than words can repair. Habit 4. Emotional control. Magnetism collapses in men who are slaves to emotion. Irresistibility demands control, not suppression. Control means awareness, restraint, and direction. When anger dictates reaction, respect dies. When excitement explodes without timing, desire shrinks. When neediness bleeds through tone, attraction evaporates. Emotional control is trained through detachment. Detachment does not equal coldness, it equals mastery. The man with emotional control does not broadcast every inner storm. He chooses which emotion serves the moment. His lover may test, provoke, or push boundaries. Without control, he fractures. With control, he becomes unmovable. And that unmovability is magnetic. The world is full of men swayed by mood. The rare man who remains steady under pressure, unbroken by insult, calm in chaos. He becomes the gravitational center. Women orbit stability. Irresistibility comes from being the anchor when everything else drifts. Fourth, she'll reveal her truest self under pressure. When life is easy, she can maintain the image she wants you to see, the curated, polished version. But stress is a different lens. It strips away the edit. That's when old wounds resurface. Her reactions under strain are shaped by her past, betrayals, family dynamics, heartbreaks, unresolved hurt. Notice how she handles disruption. Does she lose control, shut down, or withdraw? Or does she adapt? These responses weren't built yesterday. They were forged over years. Listen to her words when she's upset. Is she defensive, quick to assign blame, or open to dialogue? Those patterns trace back to the relationships and situations that shaped her. And here's what most men overlook. When she's under stress, you're not just seeing her reaction to you. You're watching the echoes of everyone who came before. The ex who betrayed her, the family who ignored her, the pain she never fully processed. The Stoic man doesn't criticize or rush to fix her in these moments. He recognizes these responses as echoes of her past and remains steady. That steadiness is what makes you unlike any man she's known. Fifth, she'll replay the same patterns because her past still holds the pen. If you want to read her story, watch for repetition. People rarely break patterns without deliberate work. Look at her relationship history. Does she gravitate toward emotionally distant partners? Self-sabotage healthy connections? Rush into relationships or keep one foot out the door? These aren't coincidences. They're scripts her past has written for her. Her lifestyle tells its own story, too. Does she avoid certain places or conversations? That's not random. It's avoidance. Does she call herself too much or hard to love? Those words didn't come from nowhere. They were planted by someone else long ago. Her cycles are her history running on autopilot. This is where men often get trapped. They think they can save her from herself. They believe if they love her enough, she'll stop repeating these behaviors. But that's not your role. You're not her rescuer. You're the one who sees her clearly. You stop taking her trust issues personally. You understand her defensiveness isn't aimed at you. Her distance isn't your fault. They're all just ghosts from her past. The man who can witness all of this without being consumed by it becomes something rare. A man who won't get lost in her story. That's when she feels safe enough to write a new one. You don't have to interrogate. You don't have to demand answers. Her past is alive in her posture, her expressions, her silences, and her patterns. If you can read them, you'll see the full picture. And when you see it, you face the real question. Do I accept her as she is, or walk away? That's the essence of the Stoic man, perceiving the truth without losing yourself in it. So tell me, how many of these signs have you spotted before?